we're streaming right now. Hold on. When we get the thread, we'll get on. Bam. The threadable's on. The stream is running. It's a fresh new day.
A fresh new day, a fresh new drawing to be done.
It's a fresh new day and a fresh new. Right, we're streaming. We're in Photoshop. I need to full screen, but I need to grab the. There's a lot of like stream admin for the first. You don't see it, but for the first minute and a half of a stream, I'm like dashing around opening 50 windows and like arranging them so I can see things properly. Annoyingly.
Behind the scenes. Is that a behind the scenes scoop?
That, for those of you... Shut up. Where's, is it rulers? How do I get these rulers out of my face?
Like a king.
Is it Control R? It is. Like a king. Me when I'm usurping the king, the rightful king, but his loyal subjects are protesting.
Where do I get these rulers from?
Awful. Awful. Awful, awful. I was thinking of doing centipedes today, but they can wait.
They can wait.
Yeah, you best call them waiterpedes.
Waiterpedes. That might be your finest joke.
Thank you. I love these, like, I don't even know what they are. It's just like bending planes and giving them thickness. I can get these really fun shapes. It's my favourite variety of warm-up.
Variety. Mr. Worldwide.
Did you know that, you know, the villager in the Minecraft movie that gets run over by Jennifer Coolidge?
Spoilers. No.
It's in the trailer.
I guess there is one.
He doesn't talk in the trailer, but he's voiced by Matt Berry.
Matt Berry. Who's Matt Berry?
The guy from What We Do in the
D&D stuff.
Shadows. Is he in D&D? No, you're
I
thinking
don't know.
of Matt Damon. The guy from
Matt Berry.
What We Do in the Shadows that sounds funny, that goes, "Hello! It's me!"
yeah.
Yeah, him. He's the villager in Minecraft.
He was also in Toast of London.
He was in Disenchantment, the Matt Groener animation. Have you ever watched that?
Oh, he's in The Wild Robot. Oh, he played the beaver, didn't he? Yeah.
He's got a great voice. Very
He does.
recognisable. It's in that,
He was
that
in-
category of voices that almost isn't great because you can recognise him so
Yeah.
instantly.
He was in Crapopolis.
Oh, I loved... I have no idea what Crabopolis is.
Boba Fett, who's in the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water.
I really liked the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water. Oh, I didn't save my Pure F. No.
And SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run.
Not the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run.
He was in Matt Berry interviews.
I really liked that one.
He's in The Road to Brexit.
The Road to Brexit? I didn't think Matt Berry was a Brexiteer.
It might not be, I haven't watched the show. You'd have to ask him, wouldn't you?
Some praying mantises do not have the big fat bonces that other praying mantises seem to have.
Some praying mantises do not practice religion.
Speaking of religion,
Oh.
did I tell you about the Jehovah's Witnesses that came to my house yesterday?
You told me about someone that came not too long ago.
Same guys came back.
Same. No, they think they've...
So the first time they came, I was at work, working from home, busy all day, and I told them this. I said I work from home a lot of the time, so I am here, but I've got a load of stuff to be doing,
Doesn't matter. They're trying to save your life, Joe.
Well, I told them what time I finished if they wanted to come back and have a chat, because I had a genuinely interesting sort of chat with them at the door. So I told them, I finish at 5. If you want to come back then, that's when I finish work. And yesterday they came back at 1 p.m. and again I just went, I'm in work, sorry. This is the time I finish. And I'm gonna wait and see if they come back today at a similar time.
Joe, time, work, when you're when you're about to be swallowed up into the depths of hell. Well, it doesn't matter.
There didn't seem to be a lot of urgency on these guys,
considering that they think they're trying to save you. They didn't seem too. They didn't seem like they were trying to save you that much. Like, they're not putting a huge amount of effort into saving you.
Well, the other thing I sort of explained
and delivering you from evil.
Is they were like, oh, we just live by the Bible. That's pretty much it. I was like, so what's what are you all about, these Jehovah's Witnesses? I don't really know much about them. And they were like, oh, we just follow the Bible. That's it. But I think reasonably literally compared with other forms of Christianity.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And I was like, well, I went to Catholic school. I've been brought up in a reasonably Christian household. I already kind of follow the Bible. I don't know if there are any parts of the Bible, any important parts of the Bible that I'm not already following. So you don't really need to convert me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm not out here hating my neighbour or whatever else the Bible says not to do.
Rule 1: don't hate your neighbour.
Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses. There's a big Jehovah's Witness community in the UK. Jake, yeah.
I live in like an apartment on like the quite a high up floor. So it's like a phone that you have to call if you want to like access my doorbell.
So you're safe.
I usually just go. They go, "Hi, Jehovah's Witnesses," and then I go, "No thanks," and just put the phone down. Yeah, I do try and do it a bit nicer than that, but
yeah, well,
usually if I'm at home, they call in during the day while I'm also at work. Yeah, so it's like, well,
they tend to be. They always tend to be very old. I don't know if you noticed that. Maybe you.
Yeah, I'm quite a young lady. She wasn't there.
Every time I see a Jehovah's Witness,
30s,
it's like an 80-year-old man going door to door because they're retired, right? They've got nothing else to do.
Yeah, no, my Jehovah's Witness was like a relatively young lady. She was in like her 30s, I think. The one that I collected.
My Jehovah's Witness. Yeah.
My Jehovah's Witness.
But yeah, they're I had a nice chat with him, old fella, but it basically amounted to, yeah, it's okay. What were you all about? But
Yeah.
I love these guys. These guys have cool. Taking a poop right now. Very nice. Well, I hope you've had a fiber-full diet, and that your poop
Let your poop be.
let your poop be soft, but not too soft.
I hope it's one wiper.
A single wipe. My sister referred to a poo that she did the other day as a ghost poo. Because
Ghost poo.
me and my sister had different definitions of what exactly a ghost poo is, right?
Yeah.
What do you think a ghost poo is?
I think a ghost poo is when you wipe and there's nothing on the paper.
That's what she thought.
Oh, it's yours. I think I know what yours might be. When you poo and then you look in the bowl and it's not there.
Correct.
It's gone.
It's so dense and fell at such a velocity that it went straight round the U-bend without the need for you to finish.
Yeah.
That's my definition of a ghost poo. It's just disappeared completely. It's a phantom experience, right? So I hadn't heard the other one, which is, you don't have to wipe, but you would wipe. You do have to wipe. You wipe anyway.
You have to wipe once
In
to
order
know that you didn't
know
need to
that
wipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is.
You definitely, in no situation, want to wipe 0 times.
There's a game in there somewhere.
Well, you don't. You
Not-
bet
not-
on it, maybe.
No, not in real life, but you could make a really fun card game, party game or something, where one person is the ghost pooer, and but you don't know. You said, you have to check in order to know.
Yeah.
And so maybe toilet paper is some kind of expense or player cost.
Well, it's like, you know how you have those games where you have to bet on something, and then you have to crank a dial, and then maybe the thing will explode, and maybe it won't. Like you have I'm trying to find a good example.
You've got the crocodile one.
Yeah, like you press the teeth or something, and
You've
it would
got
snap. You don't know which one it's going to be. You could absolutely
Buckaroo.
make that with ghost poo. You have to put a bet, a financial bet down on how many wipes you think it is. And obviously with each card picked up, that that there's poop on it, the easier it is to make another bet or something. I don't know.
We can get this going.
Yeah.
Should we get a Kickstarter page for it?
Yeah, we should do.
These mantises. It's really in conversation this morning anyway.
Oh, did somebody comment about that they were having a poo?
Yeah, someone just said taking a poop right now.
Taking a poop RN, oh yeah.
Yeah. They haven't come back either, so...
So they just left us talking about their poop.
Well, Maybe it's
Well, not
quite,
air poop.
it's quite a tricky one for them. If they're still.
Yeah, they
you know,
maybe they're still on it.
it could
Like
be.
this isn't one that you can scroll through Instagram Reels on. Like this is one you have to really focus.
Concentrate.
It should be understandable. Some foods are like that.
Get a bit of fibre in your diet. Not too much though.
Isn't that like internet?
One day, you're not going to be alive anymore.
That's true. Yeah.
It's going to be because of jokes like that. I'm going to call Richard Branson.
Richard Branson? Oh.
For defiling his brand.
Oh, you wouldn't mind.
You don't think?
I think he'd be joining in on the jokes. I think he's a bit of a jokester.
Oh, the old Branstonator.
Yeah.
Said no one ever.
Yeah, the old Branstonator. Yeah. Yeah, him.
These are funny looking. Where's the other leg? It's like back here somewhere. It's that thing that we spoke about where the leg just disappears.
And you have the bravery to not draw it.
This guy's meant to look like a crispy dead leaf, you know, but I don't know how to.
Oh, dead leaves don't have legs. So. I think this is why you don't get too many views. Because I'm in the call. People get a bit fed up and then leave.
We've had more viewers recently.
We're at 4 now. Oh yes, you're on Twitch as well, so maybe
No one's typed in Twitch chat.
you might get offered to some free viewers.
I could, yeah, that's a potential scenario. So they've basically got really wacky shapes. I think maybe we have the most freedom here compared with anything else that we've drawn to go hog wild with the shapes. Just make something really wacky and fun. Should we try? I've got another one that looks really pretty, but I don't think I want to make my own. I'll keep this over here. Okay. Let's imagine first that this guy is facing down. And let's just make some really strange shapes.
Actually, I can go in a little bit later today, which is nice.
That is nice.
I probably still will go in at the same time and just use that time to draw or something, but I'm going climbing after work today. For the first time in a good while.
Very good. But like, this bit is some kind of wibbly wobbly.
Hannah was telling me yesterday that her mum had a good laugh over one of my Instagram posts because I captioned it. Oh, don't leave like your goats around, or I might rotate them too. And she found it quite funny apparently.
Good.
So that was quite sweet. So now I'm more conscious and continue to try and make silly captions, knowing that Hannah's mum reads it.
Have a laugh at your stupid, idiotic jokes.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Maybe this guy has a...
Some people in work went to go and watch the new Sinners movie.
It's got good reviews apparently.
Yeah, they said it was quite good.
What's the genre?
Apparently it's horror, but they said it's like one of those like horror movies that's like it's not really a horror, like at all. It's definitely more like of a story and like a cinematic. Like it's just like labeled as horror because it has a few elements they probably push it over like the age rating,
Right.
but like it's not really a horror. So yesterday I shared all my sheep drawings in the Discord servers, and they were I saved it with the border. Oh, so there's like a red border.
Which
But I'd
border?
already posted it in like 6 Discord servers, so.
Why do you have a red border? What red border?
So I have like a red border like when I'm drawing, just around the edges, so I know that that's like the limits for like when you post on Instagram. To be like the maximum size on your profile. If I have it within the red border, then it'll make it like a perfect.
Oh, it looks quite nice
Like
with the red border anyway. I thought that was just deliberate.
No, it was just left over.
Nice bit of formatting now.
Suit yourself.
Maybe.
Suit yourself.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Guess what I found out you can do on battle tabs.
Have you been playing more? Is Battle Tabs is the Battleship one?
Yeah. You can get research points way quicker than I thought. By the way,
How?
the only downside to battle tabs is they keep DMing you.
I have received 3 DMs from Battle Tabs. Yeah.
So they're like, oh, like you did not complete this challenge. So yeah, I know. But there's a thing that you can do where you play a long game, and what that is I do my turn, and then like send it your way, and then you do your turn like whenever you're free, and then send it back my way.
Alright.
So yeah, the games take longer, but we'd end up just sitting there doing it instantly anyway, probably. Like it'd be quicker just to get the game over and done with, but
Yeah, probably.
just for those busy bees out there, you know. Let's like colour these sheep.
Hello! Someone said hi.
Someone did say hi. Someone with a nose and a smile said hi.
No, they better not have a nose and a smile.
That's what it says.
Why does this mantis have a tail? Do most mantises have tails? I guess it's
They-
its
I think they do, but-
thorax that's like turned up. Basically.
Bendy thorax, yeah.
Okay. I can get on board with bendy thorax. Honk honk. Does that mean you're a clown?
Or a goose.
Or a goose? Yeah, we shouldn't eliminate that possibility too soon. Okay, there's my mantid from a different angle.
What's the plural of mantis? Mantises. Manti.
Man. I don't know. I don't
Man,
know.
I wish I knew.
What?
Would you call the bill, the beak of a goose a nose? Or is it them now?
Um,
They do have little holes on the top of it, don't they? I think.
I don't think they have a nose though.
Is a nose
I think a nose is the fleshy thing that sits on top of the
the,
nasal
the
cavity.
cartilage, not the...
Yeah, I don't
Do you
think
reckon?
I don't think a nose is the hole.
You think?
Nose. How was that? Is that good?
That was great, actually, man. That was really good. Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
It's okay. I'm colouring in my sheep.
These mantises, they're big today.
The big.
Let's do a little
They
cute,
are?
a cute one. If such a thing were possible, a cute mantis.
It'll come out. You have to give it like little red cheek blushies.
I don't really have cheeks, is the problem, Tom.
It's okay.
Well, do you know how they've got these long stick bits? Like their body is a big long.
Yeah.
I've seen.
All of them. Yeah.
No, I've seen mantises that don't have that.
They're a bit more.
Or it's
stringy.
much shorter. Yeah, like they look a lot more like a normal insect, and so I'm gonna. We're gonna play around with that. Like maybe that's this guy's body. It's that big, and then he's gonna have his big mantis paws, but they're gonna be nice and round.
What's his paws?
I think they're like. Maybe paws is the wrong word. I think they're like big paws. For the furry community out there.
They're more flory than pory, I think.
They're more chlory than pory.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. Get out of here with your takes.
With your opinions.
Maybe this guy should go. Yeah, down there. Or not. Oh, I don't know where to put him. No, he can stay where he was. Oh, he's okay. He's cute.
Do you notice something in this image, Joe, that I'm going to send you?
Oh, I've got to send you something as well. Hold on. Who is that? Someone from Atom Hawk handing over a book to someone with.
To Mark Carney.
Is that Mark Carney?
That is, yeah.
Oh, I
This
guess
is
Atom
when
Hawk's in
Atom Hawk
Canada,
first
isn't it?
opened up a studio in
Toronto.
Toronto. I think Mark Carney was like the mayor there at the time or something.
He's now Prime Minister, isn't he?
And now Prime Minister, yeah. And we gave him like a copy of the Atom Hawk book. I just think it's funny.
Why not? Why not? I didn't know what Mark Carney looked like.
To the guy on the left in that photo.
Oh!
Imagine him, but about like 10 years older, maybe 7 years older.
This guy's
About
got
like that.
little mantis brain boots on. You wouldn't be able to see that. I've made him too plump, I fear. Let's reconsider. Hey, there he's got a little short neck. As real mantids should.
Mentarids. Um.
Hello, Bree.
We had a food van outside work yesterday, and they saw these very, very nice like sticky pork on like over Trinky chips. It was amazing.
Ooh, sticky pork over chunky chips.
It was amazing. It was really, really good. Okay, I'm gonna go get a shower before I head into work today. So I'm gonna love you and leave you.
Goodbye.
See you tomorrow morning.
See you never.
Never. Bye-bye.
Enjoy. Away he goes. Oh, he's done some more sheep this morning. Yeah, if you don't already know, check out Ozzy's stuff. He's been doing similar to me, these like breakdowns of constructed animals, and they're very cool. They're very fun. That's not how these work. They should go. Wacky little mantis. Wacky little mantis. mantis that swallowed a bug that's way too big for it. Why not? Why not have a giant rotund mantid? A Jehovah's Witness is a specific branch or sect of Christianity, and they tend to go door to door and have conversations with people to try and, I guess, introduce them, or if you're being very cynical, convert them to their faith. I'm not sure exactly what it is that Jehovah's Witnesses believe. They believe in Jehovah, and I don't know who that is as a religious character. There's like a whole book of Jehovah. Oh, you're a Jehovah's Witness. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just talking about how I had a interesting chat with one of them at my door. I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. No. They came and visited me yesterday, and I had a conversation with them. I don't know an awful lot about Jehovah's Witnesses. Thank you. Thank you. Big bug claw. What age did I start appreciating taking drawing seriously? Taking it seriously, I was maybe 19 or 20. That's when I really started actually studying and putting in a lot of time into stuff. Before that, I've always sort of drawn since I was a kid, but it was just for fun and mostly like anime characters. There's nothing wrong with drawing anime characters. I just mean that I wasn't actually consciously practicing anything. I was just fan art, basically. "13 right now is struggling how to draw anatomy. Do you have to study all of it?" You can think about anatomy in a few different ways. So, you can think about it optically, and that by optically I mean, let's take the face or the head for example. Like, what are the 2D shapes that the head is making? That would be thinking about it optically. Two is thinking about it conceptually. So that would be thinking of the head first as some kind of cube, but then maybe you chop the back of the cube off, and then maybe you round off the corners, and you could chop in something for like the brow ridge, right? So you're thinking all about 3D form, which is another way of thinking about it. And then I guess there's anatomy in terms of like, well, exactly where do the muscles go on here? You know, where are they placed and how do they line up? And what does this look like if it's a skull? And this whole thing is going to have some kind of layer of subcutaneous fat. Then you're going to have the 2 different airways going down there. And you can learn all that, and it takes a long time. I think the most important thing you can learn is this. So, like, you could break down a... Let's just do it really quick, and it's going to be really messy. I think you can break down a person into a series of like boxes. And cylinders. There you go, they're doing a thumbs up, but maybe this arm is going backwards. So all of the like construction method-y stuff, and there are loads of different kinds of construction methods out there. To me, this is more helpful than figuring out exactly where every muscle goes. You probably want to do a bit of this eventually, but it's not super helpful to begin with. This will get you drawing characters in perspective from different angles, and then you can worry about putting down like muscles and figuring out what exactly should be there. Hello, Yuhao. So yeah, think about that. But then you can apply that understanding of 3D form to like anything else. So here we're doing mantises, more mantises, cicadas, but even like planes and jets and moths, Mothman. This is like a family of pigs, you know, and it's all based on that. Like, I'm not actually drawing the cubes anymore underneath, but I'm still seeing them. They're still there in my head. Is what I'm thinking about. So we're at the fun bit now, where we get to colour in. You're welcome. This guy should be green. Maybe like a mean red. There you go. We've I think finished for this morning. So thank you everyone for joining the stream. It's now time for me to have my breakfast and get ready and go to work. So enjoy. Have a good time. Bye bye.